The fight against lung cancer is a major challenge, with about 44,000 cases each year, resulting in nearly 38,000 deaths. However, despite the statistics, a ray of hope emerges from innovative surgical approaches. The Aula Magna of the San Camillo Forlanini Hospital in Rome hosted a symposium entitled Sublobari Resections for Lung Cancer, How, When and Why, where leading thoracic surgeons, oncologists, radiologists and pathologists gathered to discuss less extensive but highly effective surgical interventions.
Today at San Camillo Hospital in Rome, we discuss the criteria of sublobary resection in non-small lung cancer. So we try to define when we can offer to a patient a segmentectomy, a wedge, or when we have to offer a big operation as a lobectomy. So we try to define the criteria.
Recent studies emphasize the importance of early detection as survival rates increase when diagnosis occurs in the early stages of the disease.
Johnson & Johnson MedTech is really committed to change the trajectory of the lung cancer cure. Our research and development is investing in advanced technologies that can ensure a better treatment options. The second areas where we are really focused is in collaborating with healthcare professionals and institutions. And by fully understanding their needs and challenges, we are better set to provide what is needed and contribute to provide those tools and solutions and services that will improve that. But we are also very much committed in raise awareness and expand access. And we know now, we have enough evidence that screening programs not only are effective because they improve the treatment options and they improve the survival rate, but are also cost effective. So our effort is really to collaborate with institutions and policymakers to make sure that screening programs are a priority in all the countries.
Innovative surgical techniques, such as sublobar resections, offer a less invasive alternative to traditional lobectomies, especially for tumors under 2 centimeters in size, ensuring rapid postoperative recovery and preservation of lung tissue. The crucial role of artificial intelligence in the transformation of CT scan images into 3Ds also emerged in the meeting. This allows better identification of nodules and more precise planning of surgery.
The anatomy is much more difficult to understand for the surgeon. So that's why we have to study the anatomy on a 3D reconstruction before the operation. And so these 3D reconstructions, they are based on a CT scan, and we can navigate through the 3D reconstruction layer by layer, so we can analyze either the vessels or the bronchi or any other part of the lung. We are operating most of our patients with a small tumor with this technology. I think it's very important for all hospitals to be equipped with this 3D reconstruction. Of course, there is a certain cost, but it is nothing compared with all the benefits you get by using this technology.
Joining him was Professor René Peterson of Copenhagen, who advocates less extensive surgeries.
The whole aim is the stage shift, that we discover lung cancer in an early phase where we can cure lung cancer with minimal invasive lung sparing surgery, rather than in an advanced stage where it requires multimodality treatment and we may not be able to cure the patient. We have solid evidence from 2 major randomized controlled trials showing a stage shift and a significant lung cancer mortality reduction. In LST, it was more than 20%, and it was also an overall mortality reduction of 6.7%.
Fostering dialogue among citizens, institutions, and the scientific community regarding the imperative of early detection as an investment in health remains critical. Recent efficacy and cost studies recommend lung CT screening of at-risk individuals. Screening could prevent 18,000 deaths each year, with a cost per life saved of about €50,000.